no one can be prepared for everything. Something bad does not have to happen directly to a person to hurt that person. One of the harsh realities of this world is that stuff happens. Bad things to good people, accidents, sicknesses, whatever it may be. But it happens to everyone, and everyone has to move on from it. Life always goes on. I can just tell you now that you will experience something in your life that will make you question the world. But the world will still be spinning, and you will have to move on with your life. This year, I've had to face adversity, unexpectedly, and I would be a liar if I said it was easy. In the middle of October, on a Thursday, a friend of mine, a 17-year-old high school senior, died from melanoma, a type of skin cancer. She was an extremely beautiful, smart, and outgoing person, and I am honored to call her a friend. I never even knew that she had contracted cancer until after she had passed. I heard the news right after my last class, and I just froze. I was angry. I was confused. And more than anything, I was just heartbroken. I had little over an hour until practice, but I could not talk to anyone that was not going through what I was going through. I just wanted to be back home in Baltimore with my friends who were suffering. I wanted to mourn with them. I wanted to be with them, but I was on this island. That weekend, 3 days after she passed, I had the one big race that Kenta, Brandon, Charlie, and I had been training all fall for, the head of the Charles. It was the 50th anniversary of the biggest race in the world, and I had earned the chance to compete. But I could not think about anything but my friend. I still wanted to be home more than anything, but I am passionate about rowing. I knew my boat was strong, and I wanted to race. I decided not to tell the kids my boat. I decided to row, and I used it as a source to push me harder. We ended up taking second in high schools in the youth 4 category. Yes, something horrible happened. Not directly to me, but I was still strongly affected by it. My life was changed that day. I had two choices. I could either give up on what I had going for me personally and use it as an excuse, or I could learn from it, remember her, and continue my life. I've grown from this experience, and I've learned more about myself. There is no warning to these sorts of things. The world will not conveniently time it. Things will happen, and as mad as the world you will get, you will move on. Ernest Hemingway said, "The world breaks everyone, and afterwards some are strong with broken places." Just because something horrible happens, it should not only hurt you as a person. No one goes through life only having good things happen to him or her. That is why it is critical to learn to deal with these things the right way. I am not saying there is any right way to deal with it, but there's definitely wrong ways to deal with it. You have to learn to grow from it, and honestly, at the end of the day, horrible things will make you appreciate the people around you more. The people you love, your families, the people you have good memories with. The death of a friend of mine from home has not been the only difficult thing to accept this year. Just a couple of weeks ago, I received a call from my mom. My mom told me that my 11-year-old cousin had received a cancerous brain tumor. I was so confused. I was so mad at the world. Why an 11-year-old? She's just a cute and innocent girl, and her life was made so much more difficult unexpectedly. She's a strong girl, the oldest with 2 crazy younger brothers, and she does not let them push her around. The day after this incident, I found myself praying in chapel, something I've never truly done before. I prayed for her to get better. I prayed for her parents, who had just received extremely harsh news, but had no time to mourn. And I prayed for our whole family. Through this incident, even though it made me hate the world, it made me ask the world for help, for guidance, and to protect the people I love. As strong as a girl she may be, in a situation like this, she could use all the help available. Life is not fair. Bad things happen to good people. There's no changing that fact. I love my cousin. I think about her every day. I think about how much the time of her childhood she will lose because of her treatment, how much faster she is going to have to mature. I think about how much this brain tumor will not only affect her, but everyone around her drastically. Incidents like this make you appreciate what you have. You have to appreciate every day for what it gives you. Don't only get mad for what it takes. Learn to grow from the unfortunate, unexpected. Life is not fair. The world is not merciful. and you cannot prepare for everything. People's true characters are shown in the worst of times, and as much as I don't want to say it, there will be bad times. I know that you are barely awake, and this is one of the last things that you want to hear, but think about someone that you're close with. Now think about if tomorrow something unexpected happens to them. How would you deal with it? All the inside jokes you had, the good times, how would you deal with it? Make sure that this person or people know your appreciation for them. Do not wait until it is too late. I have no shame in saying that I told all my friends back home that I love them. Thank you.